What can we say, man? What can we say? Liverpool can't even hold out for a minute and 30 seconds. Liverpool can't hold out for a minute and 30 seconds. No one wanted to go and close the brother down. I don't even know what to say, man. Listen, fan calling. Big up to everyone in the building. Smash the like button. The link is pinned to the top of the chat. Come in and have your say, man. Josh is already here. Let's get Josh in the building early, bro. It's not about me today. It's about you guys, man. Big up, bro.
What's going on, man?
I'm all good, man. How are you, bro?
Oh, I'm just glad that's over with. Oh, this one of the worst games. In fact, you know what? It's not one of. It's just a series of the worst games of football. That's what it should be. Our season should be called the series of worst games of football. It's just horrendous. Like you know what? You know when you listen to other content creators and they talk about certain games and certain how we played in certain games, right? And they go, "Oh, why can't we play like that? Run it back." You see now what I'm thinking, yeah, is like the famous Atletico Madrid game that people keep talking about. You know the term, the exception and the rule. At this point, yeah, is that the exception? Because the rule seems to be we play rubbish. Do you know what I mean? Like that game was an exception. Every single player on the pitch was up for it. They wanted to rip Atletico to shreds. Real Madrid, we wanted to rip them to shreds. These games now, we're just looking at a team that's just walking around. They're jogging. Do you know in that? You remember Sab was sitting in the watch along with you. Yeah, he was like, "Oh, there was a moment where Issa Diop does the Yaya Toure marauding run." Was that in the first half?
Yeah, or second half.
You see our players. Yeah, they were jogging after him while he's running. They couldn't be bothered. I'm literally watching. Yeah, this is like Brendan Rodgers is back at the club. Do you remember 14-15 Brendan Rodgers? How we used to just pass the ball sideways, backwards, sideways. No, like what's the word I'm looking for? No ability to get in behind the opposition team. No ability to create clear-cut chances. We just score. It's like we score goals on accident. Like that's it. Like the Verts goal. Like that's like you can't replicate that goal again because it's a marginal offside. The Cody Gakpo goal, you can't replicate that again because the centre back completely mistimed the clearance and it goes into the far post. Yeah, you can't replicate these goals. We're literally scoring goals by accident, and we're somehow scumbagging points. That's literally all it is. Like I'm watching a team that's lost all fight, all desire, and they're just sleepwalking through to the end of the season. Like that's it. We may get a few games, yeah. If we manage to make it through to the Champions League knockouts, because that's still not guaranteed. If we play some big teams, like if we play a PSG or whatever, right, we'll probably lose. But what you will see is a much, much better performance because it's like we've become a small fry team. Like when we play these big teams, we're like, oh yeah, we're really up for it. But when we play everyone else, like we can't be bothered. It's almost like our players are like, we deserve to win because we're Liverpool. Do you know what I mean? And it's just not on anymore. And I genuinely feel like this year, if you start the manager now and you get in a new manager, like whoever, just whatever manager that you want, yeah, I will guarantee you see the same effect that Klopp had when we played Tottenham. You will see that same effect against Arsenal. Not saying that we'll win the game, but you'll see a team that's ready to fight and that's willing to go the extra mile. And that's not what we're seeing now. So for me, we're lucky that everyone else is rubbish because we don't deserve fourth place right now. But ENDZ, thank you for having me on as always. Take care.
Big up, bro.
Chat, like the video. I'm out.
Big up, bro. Let's go, man. Joseph, you're next, bro. Big up, bro. Joseph has got problems there. Let's get Paul in. Paul, you ready?
I'm ready, man. Ready as ever.
Big up to you, man.
Man, I tell you, I had trouble staying awake during that game. I couldn't remember any major incidents apart from when we equalised and got the second goal, or what could have been the winner, until that blockbuster from the Fulham player killed our chances. But it would have been undeserved. He won that game anyway. It would have been well undeserved. I'm beginning to find, well, not beginning to, I have found for a long time, slots football is becoming soul destroying. And it's becoming seriously dangerous in terms of depression. That is the state of my mind. I'm gonna it comes with a health warning, serious health warning. Yeah, it would have been, like I said, it would have been undeserved if he won that game by any stretch of the imagination. But if the rumours are true that he's going to go out at the end of the season anyway, then I'm willing to wait until the end of the season to see him just go out the window. Just see him go for that door and be given his P45, and then be get rid of him for eternity. Because I don't want to see any more of that type of football again. God, it is, like I said, it is soul destroying. Man. When it puts you in a state where where you're trying to stay awake, and you're just trying to stay awake, keep your eyes open, then you know the game's up, and you know that his time's got to be up. I can't wait any longer. Yeah. And the fact that it took him, I don't know how many, was it 4 minutes from the end to put Frimpong on?
Yeah,
when he came on, there was some life. There was some life. Yeah, there was some serious life, man, when he came on. He's been our most potent player in the last 2 or 3 games. 2 or 3 games. Yeah. But like I said, I mean, playing him on the wing shows what we can do if we have 2 proper wingers who've got pace and have got good dribbling ability and can create a chance out of nothing. You get 2 wingers who can do that, dribble, and that are positive when it comes to dribbling. They can take their man on or take on 3 men, and that can cause chaos with the opposition's back 4. I'll be happy. Maybe you should start with Rio. Come on. Please, start Rio now. You ain't got nothing to lose, have you, Arnie? I mean, you ain't got nothing to lose, so start playing Rio. You ain't got nothing to lose. Yeah. But like I said, it would have been unjust if we won that game, but I would have taken the win anyway, whether it's unjust or not. It was, thanks for having me on.
Always, Paul, man.
I'll go
Appreciate you
on.
coming in to share your thoughts, man.
Yeah.
Oh, boy. Let's get Joseph in, then Abde, then Any. Yeah, brother.
Yeah, big up, Eds. How you doing? Good evening.
I'm all right, man. I'm all right.
And we are finished. We are finished. If this man doesn't leave, we will keep experiencing heartbreak. We'll keep experiencing and God in heaven. My girlfriend is literally crying downstairs. This idiot has just deprived me of a good night. First of all, I will keep saying slot player management is bad, like literally bad. How long does he have to wait to bring in Frimpong? You could see that when Frimpong entered the game, there was life in the attack. Wait, like, doesn't he see this game? Like, doesn't he know what to do? Yes, Gapu scored, but bro, that guy should have left that football pitch way long ago. Trust me, I can't recognize this team anymore. I have a friend of mine who schools here at the University of Liverpool there. Do you know that he had to sell a season ticket? He sold it, like, he said he can't be going to watch Liverpool game and coming back being all angry and annoyed. You could see what this man is doing to the fan base. On Thursday, if Liverpool fans want to see a very good game, I bet you if Arne Slot is not there, you will see fight, you will see vigor, you will see hunger, and you will see fire from every one of them players. You remember when Liverpool sacked Brendan Rodgers and brought in Jurgen? You remember the Jurgen first game? That was against Spurs.
Yeah.
Did you see the way we played?
Mm-hmm.
Everyone was surprised that is this Liverpool. If we want to see that on Thursday, I bet you Slot should be sacked tonight or tomorrow morning. If he's not sacked and we go to Emirates with Slot being on the touchline, bro, we will get hammered. I'll be here on Thursday to give you a call and start laughing. If Arno Slot is there, we're gonna get hammered. Mark my words. Good night, Hans. God bless you.
God bless you, bro. Boy, let's keep it rolling, man. I'll do big up, bro.
Yeah, big up, man. Make sure you like and subscribe to this guy, bro. You know, through
Love,
these
man.
dead performances, you're still keeping up
We're
with these
still here,
shows,
bro.
bro.
We're still here. For the people, man. The call is for the people, bro. Gotta do it.
Yeah, man. Like I watched the first half. Very depressing, by the way. Like we saw an example of that same chance that Harry Wilson got, that Gapco got, but he scuffed his line, but he scored. You know what I'm saying? But like we have 5 midfielders, and I don't feel comfortable. Know how that scary that is? We have 5 midfielders in the pitch, and I don't feel comfortable. I feel like the team can just attack us and score in any minute. That's the feeling I'm getting in every single game, bro. Like, I'm not gonna lie, my friend was right next to me, bro. After we scored that goal, I knew we were gonna concede right after because we always drop our rhythm, our momentum when we score a goal. I think the only reason why it was 2-2 and they weren't able to come back into the game is because we didn't score a goal. Like as long as we keep it goalless, like the oppositions are not going to do anything to us. But the minute we score a goal, we immediately become open, and then the other team they'll increase the rhythm, and then they'll do something against us. You know what I'm saying? But like, yeah, man, like I think we're past Slot out. Slot should be sacked. Now it's like a known fact now. Now you tell people Slot should be sacked. It's not nobody's gonna argue with you about it. Nobody's gonna debate you about it. It's like saying the sun is up, taxes, death, Slot should leave Liverpool. That's how it is right now, bro. Like the team has a lack of momentum, a lack of energy. And bro, like how are they getting all these hamstring injuries if we're not running in the pitch, bro? Like they told us Ekatike is injured, bro. Like how? Like, like he doesn't press. Nobody presses in our team, bro. They said Verts has a sprained hamstring. How? Like, like we're not doing anything that warrants a injury. Like I know, like a lot of good players get injured because they do so much in the pitch. We're not doing anything in the pitch, and we're getting injured. Like that's the crazy part, bro. But like, yeah, I think Rio should have came on in this game. Generally speaking, like he should have played like with the front two of Kies and Rio after the Gapco thing went all the way to the end of the game. But I mean, it is what it is, bro. And the crazy part is he subbed off Gapco to play a defender to defend the lead, and we immediately conceded.
Bro, if you don't laugh, man, don't laugh. I told you, man. Laugh through. 'Cause this guy is
Like we all knew what that substitution was. Joey didn't play the whole game. They brought him in the last 2 minutes to defend that lead. To defend that lead. Gargo took his shirt off. We thought we were actually gonna win it for a minute. All that so some random Fulham player who we've never heard of score a banger almost halfway through the yo man, you gotta laugh, bro. I'm sorry, but you gotta laugh, bro. But yeah, man, like we all know the manager should go. We should get a new manager, but big up, man, big up. All right,
big up to you, and I appreciate you, bro.
I appreciate it, man. All right, let's see.
Man, this is crazy, bro. Any sec? Yeah, you're next, my G. Let's get you on. Get you in. Hold on, did I click you in? There you go. Big up, man.
Hi, Enz. How are you?
I'm all right, man. I'm healthy. Just my team is moving crazy. Apart from that, life is good, bro. How about you, first thing
Brother,
before we go?
to be honest, I don't know what's going on anymore. Because he's so depressing, man. This coach, why is he still there?
I have no answers for you, bro. I have no answers for you.
but I'm also very disappointed in the majority of our players as well.
Mm.
It seems like they don't have, when a ball is passed to a player, it seems like there's no control over the ball.
They hide.
Yeah, and but I mean, their first touch, they always have to take 1 or 2 touches before they pass the ball. It's almost as if they didn't, scan the field and know what they have to do next when they receive the ball,
Mm-hmm.
and that is so frustrating.
I agree, bro.
Because that 2 or 3 seconds that they take the time gives the defense all the time to get in place and be ready for the next attack. So I don't know what Slot is doing. I really think that the hierarchy must really get rid of him now. There's I even if we have a player, one of the current player that coaches the team, I'm sure the team will do better. Yeah, man. I don't know. It's just so depressing.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't see that this will get better. Even if Salah comes back, I don't think it will get better. I think this will continue. We have to get rid of Slot.
Yeah. We have to, man. We have to.
Yeah.
The direction of what we're trying to do, I don't understand it. I don't get our football. I don't understand what's the use of a bench no more.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't understand about form of players no more. Because I thought if you're in form, you play. If you're doing well, you play. If you're not doing so well, you sit on the bench. If you come off the bench and you show something and you give us something, that's a player that I can look to and I can trust. I don't see that I don't understand our football. I don't get it. I don't understand this team no more.
I mean, what is he doing to poor Rio? How is the kid supposed to develop if he don't play any football? He's only on the training pitch, doing his thing, but he can't play under 21, under 19. He doesn't play any football. I mean, how is he gonna develop? Just doesn't make sense. Nothing makes sense.
But I appreciate
But then,
you, man.
thank you very much, man. I'll probably do some more call-ins in the future.
Please do, man. Please do.
Yeah, man. It was nice speaking. And
You
big
too,
up,
man.
big up, brother.
to you, bro.
See you.
Bro, he's now confusing it is when no one understands what we're about. Maybe one of you guys. You ready, Mohammed? Yeah. Big up, bro.
Yes.
Maybe you can clear it up, man. You tell me, bro. Tell me about Liverpool because I don't know. I don't understand us anymore.
I don't know. First of all, shout out to what you do, bro. Keep up the good work and appreciate you having me on. Bro, I don't know what to say anymore, man. This is it's beyond ridiculous at this point. Like I celebrated obviously when we got the winner, but but look, after they scored that equalizer, look, it was a wonderful strike, but I wasn't even pissed off because, to be honest with you, bro, if we did actually end up winning that game, it was completely undeserved. They were the better team. They had the better chances every single time they were on the attack. It looked like they were going to create something, bro. We are actually so dead. We're lifeless. There's no identity. There's no passion. There's no hunger. There's nothing. Every single time we went on the attack, it was rinse and repeat, bruv. Sideways passing, get a ball into the box and hope for the best, and then they would intercept it and restart. It's an absolute joke. It's clear that this guy's lost the dressing room, but I think bro, in my opinion, I think the players right now are just playing for professional pride and the fact that, and because of the fact that they play for Liverpool, because there is absolutely no respect or loyalty to this manager. That's what I'm gathering from these performances. I mean, what do you think?
Bro, I'm with you, man. I don't even know if they even want to play football now. I look at some of them. I'm like, yeah, this is just it's a routine now. You know when they know they have to do it because it's a job.
Exactly.
I have to turn up on a Saturday, Sunday, whatever, and I have to play. But they're
And
not. You can see these man. Curtis is probably the only one that's got like a little bit of smile. On
exactly. Yeah. Bro, there's absolutely, you got everything you said is spot on. There's no hunger, there's no eagerness, there's no passion, there's absolutely nothing. And every time I think about the situation, I get angry even more because I remember that we spent 450 million in the summer. We're the reigning champions. Everyone had us as favourites to win the league, and we're playing the way we're playing. This is, yeah. I think he knows. I think he knows. He's not stupid. He must know that his fate is sealed. There's no way this manager stays beyond this season. But it's just the unfortunately there's no adequate replacement at this moment in time, so they can't get rid. So look, man.
Bro, like I'll throw. I know he's not the name, but I'll throw him in the job because
What, Gerrard?
He's gonna bring.
Yeah.
Like at this moment in time, just throw someone else in.
Yeah.
Someone else take the hot seat.
Exactly. Bro, look, to be fair, the ideal time to get rid of this clown was after we got spanked by PSV. But look, in my opinion, and the board are probably thinking, look, you've slightly steadied the ship. We haven't lost in 7 games, but they're not stupid. They're looking at these performances and seeing that we're an absolute joke. And bro, come this Thursday, we're gonna get peppered. I'm dreading it, bro.
That game, I told man I ain't watching that game.
It's gonna be
I'm just
peak.
calling, and you guys can tell me how the game went, but I ain't watching it.
But bro, big up. I appreciate it, man. Love.
Love, bro. Love.
Take care, man. See you later.
I'm telling you guys, big up, bro. I'm telling you guys for free, I'm not watching that game. So you guys are gonna be the ones that have to tell me what happened, because I'm not putting myself through that nonsense, bro. K, let's get K in. Big up.
What you saying, my G? Back again. And you're watching, bro. Listen, you man are watching that Thursday thing, bro, because you know how it is. I was waiting.
You know
it is that I've been waiting for like his little post-match like reaction and all that, just so I can hear him say, fine margin, it was a fantastic goal, etc., etc. I find it ironic. As soon as he took out Gakpo, the formation was all over the place because Gomez was dishing out like new instructions to the lads, and they can see it straight away. So who's that for? Should have kept it B. We had one minute left. Go back to formation, close them down, or keep on attacking, whichever one. The whole game was trash, bro. I can't even lie. It's like I said this before for you before, right? Once we face Arsenal, it don't matter about fine margin. We're gonna get cooked. Like we are gonna get cooked, and I dare not even think about Man City because the way we're playing is lethargic, bro. Like when I saw Gakpo score. I can't deep down. I wanted to celebrate, but then I realized, hold on, this bruh's gonna be like starting continuously now. And as soon as he scores, like, let me save my boy for the next one. Now you decide to make like changes. What's the point? You put on Chiesa for the last 5 minutes? What's the point, bro? I did not see the point. I was like, I accepted the draw. I don't get what the tactics are with this guy, you know, and like. People say like I'll give him to the end of the season. We ain't got no manager to look at. They ain't even looking about for no manager, bro. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. They've literally accepted this like false narrative, like he's gonna pull us out of the mud. Because every game I see now is literally. I was half asleep for the first half. I can't even lie to you, bro. I think I was switching in between the Tottenham game and the Everton game as well, because I was doing switching up like the scores and all that. I was more like keen to watch them games because until Wilson scored, it was dead. I thought Fulham was going to thrash us after that first goal, you know, because Wilson, I thought in my back of my head, last week, I thought in my head, Wilson's going to come back to haunt us, you know. I find it funny, every ex-player that we face, their man are after us bad, you know. Like Hendo, Brentford, all of that, like, their man was on smoke, bro, because I don't blame them, like, all these, like, not playing Engamo and Chiesa is a mad thing, because Gakpo, I remember telling you, as soon as Gakpo's back, we already know what time it is. And he scored again, and now he's scored. It just solidifies his like delusions. Like this is why I've been waiting for the like post-match reactions. Gakpo scored, this, that, and the other. We had no like left wing. We still ain't got no left wing. I did not know what formation we were playing. Kirk was just, you know what I'm saying, bro? Kirk was just crossing for the hell of it. that Frimpong assist was cold, dog. I do rate Frimpong more than like Bradley as it stands, though. But I can't even I know it's not no like right wing, but that's all we got. Well, bar Chiesa, but he ain't gonna play him, so is that a loss, bro? Honestly, I can't wait for the Arsenal game. I know not a lot of men are into it. Bro, I just want to see the truth in it because he rates himself that highly. I want Arteta to humble him, you know. To not let me know what time it was. At this point, bro, there was no points of us beating Arsenal at the beginning of the season anyway. I just want to thrash enough mans now to teach my man a lesson. But respect for the fucking time, bro.
Nah, I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you. Told
Bro.
man I ain't watching it. Big okay. I ain't watching that game, bro. I told that game now, after watching the way we played today, yeah, like how easy it is for teams to just score past us. Like, we didn't close. I can't believe it. The brother was able to take a touch, steady himself, shift it out of his feet, and then get a shot off on goal. And all of our players are just in the box, waiting. Let's get Graven Busquets in, bro. Big up, man.
Do you know what the funny thing is, ENDZ? I was out. I came back home, 75th minute. I seen 1-1. I'm like, oh, let me go have a check. Let's go have a look who scored. Seeing Florian Wirtz scored. I look down at my phone, Florian Wirtz scored. I look up, Florian Wirtz is coming off. So already, my angers were being, they were angering my issues already. Do you get what I mean? Then I'm watching the game. I'm seeing us being pressured. After the commentators were just saying we've had a good spell of play, I come home, I'm seeing we're getting pressured. Why? I then see Cody Gakpo finally do something good. Wow, shock! I kid you not. I was sat with my mum, right? They've taken the throw in, and I'm like, Mum, we are going to concede. Split second later, bang, top corner. What can I say? Genuinely, what can I say? And I've been doing these call-ins for how long now? Since what? Since September, October time. Every week, it's the same thing. You notice how when people come in on call-ins now, the amount they're saying is just getting less and less and less and less every time because it's the same thing every week. You know what the craziest thing is? On Thursday, we're either going to get battered 5-0 or we're going to scam a 2-1 win. I promise you. Because that's the type of team we are. Genuinely. Don't put it past us to go to the Emirates and just scam a 2-1 win. And then get battered by whoever we play next.
The next game.
That's the type of team we are. It's just draining to watch. Because it's the same thing every week. We have no identity. The football's sideways. I'm seeing 5 different players in one position throughout the whole game. Like, how many left wingers did we have today? Bear in mind, I came in the 75th minute. 1 second it was Wirtz. Next second it was Gakpo. Then to end the game it was Curtis Jones. That's already 3. Where's the consistency? All you have to do is keep Gakpo on the pitch. You don't have to sub him out. And the thing is, they were replaying the goal and then just cut straight to the throw-in. We don't even know how the throw-in happened.
I don't even know, bro.
We don't know how it happened. How did they get the ball from kick it back all the way down? Who's given the ball away to the point where they've ended up with a throw-in? We don't even know that. I can't take this club seriously. How am I meant to take this club seriously? We've got Barnsley. I've just checked. We've got Barnsley after. We're going to drop a stinking performance. If we beat Arsenal, we'll drop a stinky performance against Barnsley. 100%. I guarantee it. And if it's not Barnsley, we've got Burnley after that. So if we beat Arsenal, we'll probably lose to Burnley at home. And I genuinely mean that. It's sad, but it's just the reality. I say this every week. It's the same thing.
Big up, bro.
Big up, man.
Big up. Nah, he's right, you know. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't scam a win against Arsenal, but then lose the next game straight after that. All right, let's get Albert in and Pops and JP to finish. Big up, Albert, man.
Oh, hi, my brother. How are you?
I'm all right, man. How are you?
Well, as we say in Ghana, we day. means we are still alive. You know, I don't know what the point is in going to beat Arsenal at the Emirates and dropping points to Leeds. Sorry, Leeds, Sunderland, Leeds twice, Sunderland, Fulham. What's the point? I mean, at this point, I blame those who are responsible for removing this guy, this coach from his perch, man. That's what we, the Liverpool fans, should be asking. Why is the guy still a post? I mean, why is he still a post? What was that last minute substitution for? That's what cost us the game. What was it for? What was that last minute, last second substitution, bringing in Joe Gomez? What was it for? And he keeps, putting his foot in it all the time. I mean, at this point, we all just have to just sit and wait and see what happens. He said, "Oh, they won't get rid of him until the end of the season." Well, what if it costs us a Champions League spot? Because it will. Sooner or later, it's going to cost us. I mean, we have a bunch of really tough games coming up. And I don't know when somebody will say enough is enough, but it would appear that enough definitely doesn't seem to be enough. So we just take it from there. I'm tired. I'm weary. I'm tired of just same old same old. Like your other caller said, I was watching the match here. My son was upstairs. As soon as Gapo scored, he came downstairs very happy, jumping all around the place. And I was just quietly saying, you know what, let's just see this last few seconds out. Since he went upstairs, he's not come back downstairs. I'm sure he's buried his hands in his head because I didn't even see that coming. I honestly didn't see that coming. I I thought let's just see how the last few seconds, but I thought maybe a ball in the box, some goal mouth scramble. I didn't see that coming from anyone. And unfortunately, when you are playing like us, ass hits you. I mean, sideways passing, backwards passing, sideways pass. Nobody wants to progress the ball. Nobody wants to put the ball. Nobody wants to actually confront the defenders in the box to see if somebody is going to bring somebody down. How is it that everybody else beats Fulham? And they didn't play with their three Nigerians. If they had played with their three Nigerians, what would have been the score? So
That's what I
I'm
said.
like, this is not good enough. It's just not good enough. I don't know how long it will take our owners and whoever manages a team to sack Slot. Slot is not a Liverpool coach. He should be relieved of this burden. He himself is carrying a burden, and he should be relieved of it. That's all it is to it.
Big up, Albert.
So, my
Appreciate you,
brother,
man. Happy New
big
Year
up
as
to
well.
you and take care of yourself, man.
I will do. You too. Boy, Pops. Jump in, brother.
Boy. Where's that, man? Big up to you everything, first and foremost, man.
All right.
And anybody else who is enduring this stuff, man. Big up to all of you Liverpool fans who continue to endure. Yeah, man. Now, if you're still here, big up to you. But they got some men who ain't bothering, ain't going out and enjoying themselves, do what they got to do, and just check the phone. Yeah, get update. Yeah, 1-0, all right, no problem. Yeah, 1-1, cool. 2-1, yeah, cool. 2-2, all right, cool, whatever. But you know what? I blame myself because Mr. Slot told us. No, he told me this. I predicted that we would win this game, right? And he said to me in the interview, we lost here last year. And I said, crowd, you know what, man, just tell us, right? He going for a draw because he can tell you we did better than last year. So why expect more than that? So when it went 2-1, here I was on stream laughing because I said to the man, the man was cursing Gakpo all game long, offside, 1-on-1, he missed it. I said he can score the winner. And he scores it, right? I said to myself, look how the man come and score the winner. Share off. Now he let like my man the pigeon from Spurs now. Share off and doing the most just for a draw. But if you said it just now. Explain to me and put this man to the side for a second. Just for a second, put it to the side. Me and you on this pitch. You're 11 of us on this pitch. How is Harry Wilson given all of that room? How is Reed given all of that room? Now we got to scratch and scrape and dig and beg and claw for a chance. But
I
we
said,
offer up these men here. Look, here. Wilson runs off. Grava, Dom, Brothers all the way wide out on the right hand side. And they're saying, man, y'all ain't see the guy there in the white shirt that just slipped into that spot. No? Okay, cool. And then to defend a throw-in, because we are so pathetic ourselves at attacking from a set piece, all of our men in the box standing up from a throw-in. Because you can't score from outside the box, apparently. No one can shoot and score from outside the box for us. So no one else can do it. No, so that's our logic. Our logic. And look, because if you look, just pause it. Because I think Bradley had won a tackle initially, and then Ibu came around and cleared it off. That's how it ended up being a throw-in. I think. Big at JP. So at that point, I say, all right, I like to do this. I just like to pause it for a second. Okay, so this is the guy that scored. Why is it that 9 of our outfield players are in the box and only 2 players are outside the box? So that means 8 of our men were inside the box because it's a throw. Because the only throw now has to be a long throw, apparently. So the ball goes back. Not one single player charges at him. Verge makes this sort of 1-2 sort of half step kind of going out towards him. And all I'm saying is, Verge, you got long enough legs. If you make 2 more strides, he ain't scoring it. As well as he hit it. If you make those 2 more strides, he can snatch at that. And he can hit the crossbar and go out, or he can hit the post, or he can go wide. All you had 2 more steps. Just charge. But no, we give him the freedom of the city, and he scores. And you know what? 9 games unbeaten, so we can be good. That's what he meant. We already know what the cup press conference is going to be about. It's going to be about low blocks. It's going to be about set pieces. It's going to be about unfortunate injuries and hamstring tightness and all sort of foolishness. We are 14 points off Arsenal in 4th, but 12 points better than Leeds in 16th. We are on an unbeaten run that includes 2 draws with Leeds, a draw with Fulham, and a draw with Sunderland. That's 4 points in 12. We lose 2, win 2, we got 2 more points. But we can talk about unbeaten run. I keep saying these draws are losses. You lost 6 games. Every time you draw from here on in, it's a loss. It's not any sort of positive. It's another loss. You might as well just push it over one column. You lost 6 games already. You cannot afford to draw. Why is it that you're playing Fulham and Fulham making these substitutes to win the game, and you did just hanging around saying, all right, let me see if we can hang on? Because we didn't do anything to win. It happened to be an opportunity that came across, and we stuck one in and had the chance to win. But we didn't do anything specifically to say, all right, let me win this game. You didn't say, oh, you know what? I spoke about pace, so let me get Rio up. Let me get Frimpong up, and let me add some. Let me inject some pace into this team and go and win this game. No, you were content with the draw. And you went up 2-1 and couldn't hold on. Respectfully to all the callers who said that we can scam a win against Arsenal, we can't scam a win against Fulham. You think we can scam a win against Arsenal? It ain't happening. You might scam a draw, but you're scamming a win.
Yeah.
There's no scamming of a win against Arsenal. Not with this. No. Don't fool yourself. No scamming. If we beat them, we can beat them. Ain't a scam. We can beat them. But there's no scamming a win against them. No.
Yeah.
But it's our fault though, because we are expecting something other than what we see. It's our fault. Go ahead, JD. It's our fault.
Yeah. No. I listen to you. That's what I tell ends in the chat. Bring Mohammed Pops, because everybody frustrated. Everybody's saying it's a new year. Right, I want to start my new year, in a little positive, like we are not complaining and not really, because we already know what it is. I mean, I was right now kind of nitpicking, because one of the things I do going forward with the new year is try not to criticize and have hate for people and to be bad to anybody. So like I say, with my manager, I was happy that he put Wirtz in the 10. Because he had some tight hamstring, so that was a good move. But then you point Curtis Jones to play left wing when he had Rio and Gakpo and Chiesa there, and Frimpong who can play the wing, right? So it's like
you're doing things to fix a patch in a ship, and then you're causing another hole elsewhere, and then another water coming into the ship, and then you're wondering why we have problems. And I mean, at the end of the day, if Liverpool not seeing it that this manager needs to change, I don't know what my club is doing, and said it. That just bring Steven Gerrard in, bring a change, bring something. The season is basically over. When we get demolished by Arsenal, and you're saying script draw and say we're going to get demolished by Arsenal. We are the worst at defending set pieces. They are the best. They have good runners. They have, right? We're not playing anything to cause them any trouble, right? We're going to be 17 points behind Arsenal on Thursday as the reigning champions. If that doesn't send a message to the board that this guy got all this money and this is where we are, 17 points behind Arsenal on Thursday when they beat us, I don't know what people want again. I go in on other streams, people saying they have hope in Champions League. My hope left with the Champions League when Isak got injured. We needed Isak to do something in the Champions League, right? We had to be realistic. We're not going to make a deep run in the Champions League without a quality striker, right? Because we have Ekitike will be playing in Champions League and in the league. We have nobody
Is he even
else.
going to be fit for
right?
Arsenal, JP?
Yeah. Huh?
Is Ekitike even going to be fit for
Yeah,
Arsenal?
that's what I say. So even if they said minor, but he might play, but so right now,
I can't trust Liverpool with nothing minor. Anytime they mention the word minor injuries, I always go back on the club. These man, it's got a slight knock 2 months later. I'm like, you said it was a slight knock, though.
A little knock.
But we don't know, guys. I really don't know. I mean, I wouldn't say Wirtz had the best game today, but at least, you know, he showed the quality in terms of the finish. When he came off, everything for us offensively was dead. So it's a good, that's a positive to me, that even though Wirtz had the best game, he's still part of our major creative force. And if we could help preserve his energy, just like how we could preserve Ekitike energy, in my opinion, allow these guys to not do so much of running and tracking back. And if we preserve their energy, maybe they could last longer in games and be able to help us when we come into the dying. Because that's about 3 games in a row where I see take off Wirtz and then everything just went flat. Right?
Do you know my problem, JP, with that? The way that we're making substitutions is if we're top of the table and we're trying to preserve players. That's the way I feel like you take your key players off in the game because you're like, you know what? At the end of the day, let's just get the points and move. Let's just move.
Yeah.
We've got a little.
We have Arsenal next week, so that we make sure he's there. Yeah.
We're making these as if we're close to these, man. We're not even close to these guys. So why are you taking them off? Why are you preserving for what? What are you preserving them for? Who are you preserving them for?
Which team you see in the history of football take off their key players in matches?
Never happens.
Right? It never happens. It
you leave them on the ad more.
Yeah, right? so that come to me, as I was explaining it to a guy, he telling me that come to me like, let's say Steven Gerrard was in his prime and he played for Liverpool now. I try to show people that's like Steven Gerrard just scored against Fulham and then you're taking him off 5 minutes after. That's exactly how it is. Nobody does that. You don't take off your talisman. You don't take off your best creative force. As soon as Wirtz came off in that game, we had nothing going forward. The only thing we had was the cross from Frimpong, right? And that was it. But at the end of the day, all we can do is just manage to hope. How I do it now is I'm glad Wirtz, Kirk is starting to come in a little better now. Frimpong looking a little better now. Ekitike. I just hoping that for the rest of the season, these guys just settle in, keep doing, performing well, keep getting the ratings up, keep getting accustomed to the Premier League. and just hoping for a change of manager next season and we go forward with these guys. But we have nothing to get this season. People have hope for Champions League. Maybe if we get a good draw in the FA Cup and we get low tier teams, we could hope Isaac could come back and catch a little form so we could get a little FA Cup. I don't know, but for the rest of the season, I just hoping that the players that come in, they could get integrated more. Frimpong, Verts, ENDZ, Kirkes could settle in, and then we go next season with a new manager.
I just want a new manager now, bro. I need a new manager.
Unbeaten in 9 ends. How you got new manager and you're unbeaten in 9, right? It just he's scamming his way to a job, right? He has excuses. He has ENDZ not there, Isaac out. He using too much excuses and the board falling for some reason. So I don't know.
Like, I don't even know what to say, bro. Like, honestly, because I'm watching a team and it's just dead. The substitutions are dead. I can't enjoy the games. I'm an analytical type of person. When I'm watching, I'm always looking for the fine details. I'm searching and I don't have solutions. I'm searching to see what we could do. And the only thing I can think about is just put 2 wide guys out wide and let them take on them. That's it. Just put 2 wide guys out there and go take your player on. Put Verts in the 10. And it is what it is, bro. Yeah. Like, at this point, what's the difference in like us losing a game now? We was losing before. Yeah. We started winning, we felt a little bit better. But the draws are like win. I'm with Pops, man. The draws are like they're like losses. They feel like them. Because I don't feel good after that result. Like I don't feel like, like it's a good result. Let's move on.
Even if we had win, you wouldn't have feel good.
Yeah, I still wouldn't have. I'd just be like, yo, we're still doing this.
Yeah. It's sad. It's sad. I don't know why. I don't know. And you'd say
Enz, you busy? You busy, Enz?
When?
Just in general, drive out the road and tell him, man, I ain't busy. I could do a little time. I'm busy. 10 grand a week or whatever. I'm busy.
Nah, they ain't trying to give me
home.
Now, I've said too much bad stuff about
you're busy. What to say? Carry the man in black. Carry the man in black pen. Press the pen first. Back. Introduce yourself fresh.
I've said some stuff about the team and the players, bro.
You may not know me. Here's my portfolio. Here's my LinkedIn thing here. I just I got a few suggestions for you.
Man. It's there. If the job comes out, I might just apply for it.
I got a few suggestions. Let me try something different. Because this ain't
some ideas. Even if you just go, I just want a brainstorming session, bro. Like, what can we do?
Yes.
Like, whoa. Like the one thing you're doing wrong, bro, is like you're not starting real. That's the one thing you're not doing. Second thing is if you're gonna use Frimpong, like use him. Don't like he's got 3 assists now, right?
Yeah.
Don't half use him.
Why is he on the bench?
But all right, let's just say for argument's sake it was a hamstring thing. Let's just say for argument's sake it was a hamstring issue with Frimpong. Let's say that was the issue. And let's say there was an issue with Verts' hamstring as well, right? Let's just say that, right? No. Then you go 60-30 because those 2 are your 2 creative players, arguably, in the last little while. So give Verts the opportunity to win it. And if he hasn't won it, then you give Frimpong the opportunity to come on and win it. But I agree. Why is it that Rio can't come on the other side so you got balance? Because by swapping 1 for 1, all you're doing is saying, well, all right, the focal point of the attack has moved from Verts to Frimpong, so we can just switch players. Yeah. Switch the double up from Verts' side, now just switch it over to Frimpong's side. Because nobody else is doing anything.
That's exactly what I said.
All you're doing is just moving the focus. Yeah. So you're not helping the team by doing it. You're saying, oh, I'm making a switch, no problem, Marcus. So I say, yeah, man, switch over. Yeah, you double up over here now. That's it. Yeah. No, add somebody up. But he said that we need pace in the team to break down the teams in game behind. Hey, well, you got the 2 of the fastest players in the Premiership saying like bench right now doing nothing. Yeah. Crab says 60 minutes. Let me get Kiers and Rio honest, and now you don't speak about them until the 80. You gotta get the 80 minutes. then you can mention those two names. If you don't get 80 minutes, don't talk about them before that. He made the same storm with them too. Wait till 80 minutes and then you might get a chance. And it's ridiculous for you to expect a player to come on with 10 minutes. All right, let me just say liberally 15 minutes because the game is generally like 95 minutes. Liberally. 15 minutes. You giving your player 15 minutes to make an impact? That's ridiculous. And then you can pack up all these men and put them to play against Barnsley, an 11 that never see the pitch together ever. I won't see it again and expect them to get a result. And then if they don't win, you can come and say, well, look, Rio and Chiesa and Trey Neal, they all played against Barnsley. You know, the performance wasn't that good. What do you want me to do now? That's the sort of nonsense you know can come with him off if that's what happened. But you know what? Again, like I say, we gotta blame ourselves because we know the writing on the wall and this is script. We already know what's coming. So just watch it. Decide what you want to. If you want complain. If you don't want complain, don't complain. If you want to be positive, try and find the positive. I see JP trying to seek some positives. I respect that. I was there smiling at you, right? But I respect that. I respect it.
You can't because like ends always say it, and like to me, Pops, I these guys get paid a lot of money, and I can't see where they're struggling to see what we see in them, right? It's like if Pops, it's like if you are me and Ends walking down the street and seeing a blind man walking into traffic, we obviously seen it. We gonna shout at him and are we going and Slaughter's watching the same thing and say no, leave him and think we not going to address that. And it's like the simple thing, because just as how N said there, right? You have wingers, just have wingers. You have Wirtz operating in the 10 with Etetike, and you have Jones and Gravenberch in the pivot, or you have Szoboszlai or whoever in the pivot, and then you tell the team Etetike and Wirtz, when we do have the ball, we will defend in our 4-4-2, and you all will come like the two strikers, just the same position, so that you all don't have to run back as much. So because we want to preserve your energy, Szoboszlai, Gravenberch, Jones, and whoever is on the left, Gakpo, Chiesa, or Rio, they doing the running on that side, right? And then that way we have Etetike and Wirtz not doing as much tracking back, right? They will be tracking back to obviously to give us shape in the 4-4-2 to defend, right? But they're not doing much to have hamstring problems. That's why I was telling Ends on the last stream. Why is Etetike behind McAllister in the Tottenham game, right? And the reason why
centre back. He was at centre back at one point. Centre back
behind McAllister is because McAllister has no legs, right? So we have one striker who we can't get injured, and you decide as my manager to have a whole fit midfield, and you let in the striker do more running than the midfielder when we short on strikers. Same thing with Wirtz. You have him on the left wing. You could play Rio for 60 minutes, Chiesa for the rest. Or you start Chiesa for 60 and bring on Rio so that Wirtz doesn't have to be busting his hamstrings. So now when we have Wirtz and Etetike struggling with hamstring injuries, we want to know why. And McAllister playing 90 minutes every game. It doesn't make sense, right? So, I mean, boy, Ends boy, I just like you, I don't think I'm watching the Arsenal game. Thank God I'm coaching on that day. So I just have to hear the scoreline.
I'm chilling, bro, on that day. I'm not watching that game. I told you I'll run the call-in, and the people are gonna tell me what happened in the game. It's gonna be down to you guys in the comments. You guys, Pops. JP said they're watching it. Pops, I don't know if you guys.
Yeah, I will reach home like about when is 80 minutes gone. So
yeah. Well, I ain't watching it.
I can be at work, but I can still at some point I can watch it. Whether I watch it live or I watch it on replay. I watch that. If we get beat 5-0, I won't see it. And if we win 5-0, I won't see. Because I need to see. I need to see if this man does anything different in that game. I just keep watching and looking at him as I've done all season long. I'm saying, you can't be this ignorant that you refuse to do anything different. You cannot be that way. He as much as people keep saying that Chiesa saved his job and Salah saved his job, he got to be fired already. No, he has to be fired. He knows that he's already been fired, and this is him solid finishing up. You know when they got people who in their contracts, you can't resign. You can't just walk out the door. You gotta give me 3 months notice, or whatever the case may be. I feel it's something like that because essentially, I'm looking at a man that walking the great man. He's doing nothing to improve anything that we have. So he's content to say, you know what, I'm fourth. If I leave you in fourth, I've done my job. And we parted ways with me winning the title and leaving you in the Champions League position. So you're in a good place to continue to grow and whatever. Now, as much as he's saying that, we are 4 points ahead of Brentford, 4 points ahead of United, 3 points ahead of Chelsea, 4 ahead of Chelsea, barely ahead, 4 ahead of Fulham or whatever, down 11. It don't take much for 2 results to go points that we dropped to Leeds and Sunderland to make us 6 points behind Arsenal. 2 games later, we 8 points added to that. So rather than being 10 points, it's now 14 points.
Yeah.
Just a week ago, we were talking about the fact that we dropped points to Sunderland and Leeds. Those 4 points, we add them, we 6 off of Arsenal and looking different. We 8 points behind Villa right now.
All right, man. I'm leaving.
Talking about transfers in January.
Get this. Yeah.
Thanks, man. Big at you for the calling every time. Still.
Yeah.
You guys need somewhere to vent in it. That's why.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm smiling, bro. I mean, when they're going through bad times, you need your family, you need your friends, you need to find. It's hard, boy. It's hard.
Well, listen, we speak about.
You can laugh or you can cry, JP. So I prefer to laugh.
Nah, I hear it. Listen, we'll be back tomorrow. I think around 11. We'll try and figure it out, man. I'll try and meditate on this. Let me go and revisit some of the craziness I saw in this game. Try and listen to what the manager has to say and piece some stuff together in my head. You guys got to try and do the same. If not, you don't want it, that's fine. Just come and listen tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'll see you guys tomorrow, man. Liverpool 2, Fulham 2. Dead food, man.